Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Away Day show. We are getting closer and closer to season start. As you were saying off air just prior, Community Shield coming up, Super Cup coming up. We're doing our predictions for the Serie A and the Bundesliga a couple weeks early. Might have to put like a little hyphen on the Instagram post that
just
done
like, just like relax.
Yeah.
We know it's not closed yet.
I've got a certain team on my today. I'm hoping that they do as well as I think they're going to do.
First conversations I walk through the door, I think their best player's leaving, but
So just for these lists, I've gone early saying this could be either really good or diabolical this season, but we have to wait and see.
I guess that's the whole point.
That's the game, right? Laugh for yourself.
Doing them this early as well, that's the whole point.
We're just showing our elite ball knowledge.
Either we look mental, or it's like, fuck, why did I put that team third or fourth?
What's going on here? So we've got that to come. We've got those there are two main lists this week. But let's get kicked off on. For the first time, we put the Liverpool kit up this week. But we have to start.
We've been a bit quiet, so it's fair enough to not have.
You've been rejected for once.
Yeah, I know.
You finally copped a no. Isak to Liverpool seems further away than I thought. I thought it would be a slam dunk. He was training with Sociedad. He hadn't returned to the UK until I think yesterday night.
I think he's supposed to be back at training.
Yeah.
But Eddie Howe's like,
Eddie Howe's off him. The senior players apparently are really, really pissed about this. So I think he'll end up at Liverpool. How much are you willing to spend though? Because the second bid was worth £140 million. 80 million this season, 50 million next season, and then the 10
Was
million.
that a confirmed bid? Or was it just the first bid of 120?
The first bid of 120 would definitely got rejected.
Was that second bid like official?
I'm not sure if it was confirmed.
I don't know.
But it's been thrown out there.
I think that they'd reject that, to be honest. They probably want majority of the money up front, I'd imagine.
That's a
if you had asked me last week, I'd probably say, he's coming. It's done.
Yeah.
Now, as the days have gone by, I'm like, okay, I'm a little bit skeptical about this whole thing. And especially the fact that, we need a centre-half. I'd rather go out and sign a decent centre-half because Konate's leaving. When has someone ever... Madrid's come and they've gone, don't fancy them. Like, it's just, doesn't matter what we offer him. We could give him the keys to the fucking gates at Anfield and he still won't, he still won't sign. So he's probably gone. So we're going to need to spend a bit of money on a centre-half. Two centre-halves. Yeah. We just need at least one this year. The Gueye talks kind of just, like, there's nothing on it. Like, it's dead.
Yeah.
So, I want Isak regardless, as a fan, even if it means like you don't get a centre back. But at the same time, if I'm actually putting my football brain on,
you got to get a centre-half.
We need a centre-half. But just get both. Come on.
Smash the cash.
Just do it. Nunez is leaving for about 65, 70. I think it's some Saudi. Who's the team?
So Inzaghi wants
Inzaghi's
I
think there's going to be a bid of about 65 mil, which is what Liverpool value him at.
By the way, what a strike partnership of Mitrovic and...
Mate, that'll feel like first week of FIFA.
That'll
be crazy.
Inzaghi ball with those two up front. My God, give it up in Saudi.
I might actually watch the highlights here and there.
Yeah, you might just dabble in some...
See how many open goals he misses on them dog shit
pitches.
Watch
him start scoring goals.
Right? First game of the season, he'll score a hat trick. He will beat Ronaldo. Oh fuck! I should have done that as like a bold prediction. Darwin Núñez beats Ronaldo in the Golden Boot.
Wins the Asian Champions League.
We said on here. Clip
it's done now. We can clip that one
up. Darwin Núñez scores more goals than Ronaldo.
Him going, does that allow... Because I was also put down... Is this Rodrigo thing falling through totally?
That won't happen. There's
Because I've heard an unofficial wage demands have been met, so that the parties have met.
I just can't see Rodrigo. If there's any chance of getting Isak, you wait till the end of the you just wait. You don't even.
Do you prioritise Isak?
Yeah.
Rodrigo?
I am. And that might sound mental, but bro, fucking. We have been crying out for a striker since prime Bobby Firmino, since 2019-20.
Yeah.
And he's just a freak of a player, man. He's the guy that everyone wants, and it's between us and Newcastle. And when it's 50-50, bro, unless you're going after a centre back, you don't even bother going after anyone else.
Yeah.
We don't need anyone else. We got decent depth in midfield.
Yeah, the midfield's all right.
Obviously, Diaz leaving I'm quite sad about. I thought he was such a good player for us. But it's one of those, from a business point of view, you have to take the money. Like it's
28.
We made a profit on him somehow, and which is ridiculous, and it's a decent profit as well. It wasn't like 10 mil. I think it was like 30 mil or something as a profit.
They sold him for like 70,
which is ridiculous. Yeah. So it's a good deal, but it's a sad deal.
Yeah,
Makes sense, you know.
Well, it's going to be though. If you're going to get the best of the best, you have to part ways with.
I mean, we're selling Nunes and Diaz for like close to 140 mil.
Yeah,
like, that's pretty good. That's literally Isak.
There's your money. Yeah.
There's your money.
Centre half.
We need.
It seems like a one though. You got to be quick though. The longer you wait, I just don't see.
I mean, besides Gay, it's like, who the fuck are they going to go for?
I know.
Because like, I was saying this to Mitch yesterday. Like, I don't want to be going out and signing some 22, 23-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you've got this team is in its peak now.
Yeah.
Salah and Van Dijk in particular, and Alisson. Like, I want ready-made players.
Yeah.
25, 26-year-olds now. You know, that are ready to step in and like nothing changes. So,
because it was very similar to Gehi last season, where Newcastle were like, "Oh, we'll get him at the end,"
but it just fell.
But the longer it went on, Crystal Palace like, "Nah, we got us 11.
Yeah.
We're setting for the season." Unless you go and have a punt at one of the Chelsea guys, they've got like 6 of them there.
Yeah, but the way they make profit on players, I wouldn't even be going anywhere near it. They'll want 80 mil for Colwill, and they'll get it. So
one healthy hamstring of Cole.
They'll get their money back for Fofana.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, no, it just seems like I'm looking at the market. I'm just like, I don't know an obvious player outside of Mark Gay, but it looks too familiar to what last season was, which was, if you're not going to get it done before the season starts, you're not going to have him.
Yeah, it's a watch, man.
It's
such a watch with the whole, like, it feels like one day it's like Newcastle are not going to sell him, and then there were reports apparently yesterday that they're open to selling him. Yeah. And it's like, what do you believe? Like, I don't know. Honestly, I just want it over.
Yeah.
If we're not getting him, please just someone come out and just say it.
Just say it, yeah.
If we're getting him, then just make the fucking thing happen, because we need a centre back. And it seems like we're not doing anything until Isak's like either like it's gonna happen or it's dead. And by then it might be too late.
I wonder if you go after like an Inigo Martinez type, like a older veteran.
Maybe.
But Van Dijk's also...
We just need someone. Because, like, what was the point in selling Kwanzaa if we weren't... Like, I just don't get it.
40 million is probably the reason.
Yeah, but, like, again, this squad's for the now.
Yeah.
You know? So, it's confusing.
Where's Nat Phillips when you need him?
Oh, what a guy. I think he's at West Brom these days.
What a player.
What a player. The streets won't forget that lockdown period. Him and fucking, I think it was Reece Williams at centre-back. Oh, my God. Jordan Henderson centre-back. Jesus. Oh, should have got him. There's your 4th choice centre-back.
Straight in.
Fucking hell, we missed it.
He might say Brentford, though.
Might get Fabinho back, the 32-year-old who's actually 45.
So. Yeah, take your pick. Veterans. Again.
The veterans back.
Yeah, it's a funny one, that one. And yeah, I'm thinking either one of the Chelsea rejects, Mark Gahey. Yeah. Even like, could you go after like a Juventus centre-half? Now they've got Lloyd Kelly. They've punted on Lloyd Kelly. You can take.
They've got to have some players in mind. It can't just be Gay. They've got to, surely.
I don't know.
Yeah. I'm just hoping that they're waiting for the whole Isak thing.
Like
once that's done, it's just an agreement. It's just a domino effect.
Yeah. Like gentleman's agreement's already sorted. Just got to get one done.
But we'll see.
Wait and say. So you think Isak and centre half are priorities? You wouldn't 100% bother with Rodrigo.
No. I think there's enough. I think you got Gakpo, you got the young kid coming through, Rio and Gamoa.
He's unbelievable pre-season.
This guy's a freak.
Yeah.
And he'll definitely be in and around the squad.
Yeah,
so,
squad player.
Plus, I think there's been talk of Ekatike being moved out there, which I sort of thought was going to happen, to be honest. Yeah. But I think he can play that well. I think he wasn't brought in to score 20 goals this season.
He wasn't.
Unless you don't sign Isak, then he probably is. But
I gotta wonder with Ekatike, man. Poor guy.
That'll be... I don't know. That could be an interesting one.
The thing is that he'll go under the radar at least.
Yeah.
Because all eyes but Isak versus...
Yeah.
Like, how did Gakpo fit? Everyone will be talking about that.
Just how it fits is going to be very... If the Isak deal happens, how it all fits is... Yeah. It's one you have to do, though, right? Like, you have to do the Isak deal, right?
If they knew about this Ekatike, if they knew about this Isak stuff, why did they go so big?
I reckon they bought Ekitike regardless of the Isak thing.
They're going to do it.
They did it because Slot wanted another sort of forward, someone that can play out wide, but can play different positions, and Ekitike can kind of do that in a way. I think that Ekitike deal was separate. That was like, that's our player we want, not because of, other...
Because I always talk about the City thing of like Marmoush is the inside forward, but the problem is Salah's the inside forward. Yeah. Salah's not a touchline, like bar line type player, and it's like you can have so many. But I guess you could probably play that narrow when you've got some of the fullbacks.
Yeah, the fullback, especially the fullbacks. So we might be playing a bit narrower. You're right. So.
Maybe you do get away with it, just like three up top.
Yeah,
just all up top.
Mate, it's fucking exciting. That's what I will say. It's nerve wracking because. Jesus, there's a lot of new players coming in.
Yeah.
But what I will say is, if you look at Slot's coaching history at his clubs, he did this at Eindhoven. Yeah. He literally sold like 12, 13 players and brought in 10 players.
Just a total.
And then they still like did well in Europe and the league. So he knows what he's doing.
To watch. One of the best managers in the world, like honestly.
Yeah. He deserves the backing. Like Jesus.
I think I said it to Jacob last week, or I said it just to someone in general. I'm like, this is the best case scenario of like how to run a football club. Get a really good manager in and say, just do what you can do with this squad here. Just show us what you got.
Yeah.
He won it. That's a bonus. But he said they showed him, I've got what it takes. So then you go, here, you spent nothing last year, have 500 million and just go crazy.
Plus
just get
outgoings as well. If you don't want to play, tell us and we'll try and get the most.
So you get like 700 million worth of spend, net spent
it's crazy,
on this squad. That it's got to be a blueprint for other clubs to copy, surely. Yeah. If you really think your manager's good, they can do it with the squad they get given and then go spend the money.
It also helps having Jurgen Klopp as
a previous.
Kind of helps. He
kind
of got the best out of players that maybe we could have moved past, but somehow he got performances out of. So I think with the whole saving money thing, that helps. When you keep a midfield three of Milner, Henderson and Fabinho around, you save a bit of money.
Finals and stuff like that.
Chamberlain hanging about with his dead hammies and stuff. So,
yeah, what's more impressive, winning a title with signing no players, or what Jurgen Klopp did to keep that squad ticking over? That's got to be one of the great questions.
We could be here all day talking about that.
That was an aging squad. Quickly saying the Prem, Dan and Doy. I'm sad about this.
Sad,
but I'm also excited about the guy. Someone I love watching play. Dan and Doy, 40 million euros plus some add-ons to join Hudson-Odoi, Chris Wood and Morgan Gibbs-White out at the City ground. Forest all of a sudden go from a team, Prem prediction videos coming out in a few weeks' time. It went from them being, for me, like a mid-table, bottom half team, balancing Europe, to like, shit, they could be back again this season. Dan and Doy is a great pickup.
What do you think is the better business, Dan and Doy or keeping MGW? Because I know you love that guy.
Yeah, Morgan Gibbs-White's a different gravy. Morgan Gibbs-White was linked to City.
Yeah.
I think I've seen this as well somewhere. Someone's like, I think we're underrating how much of a big deal this is, because Pep was after him in the mid to back end of last season. It was Verts links, it was Morgan Gibbs-White links.
It was also Verts or Morgan Gibbs-White,
They didn't get either, but look, that's a big, obvious, sign in your back pocket as your pedigree of player. And then Spurs going illegally to try and get him shows that, fuck, this guy, he's wanted. And Mr. Marinakis, whatever you want to say about that, but he's...
The interrogation.
He's pulled a masterclass out of this.
I don't know how he's done it.
How is he... Oh...
I'd love to know, like, an in-depth, like, someone talking about it on, like, YouTube or something. How was it illegal? Like, how the fuck does that... How does that work?
A release clause, you don't have to contact jack squat. You just go to the player because you've hit the... So I don't know what they did to do that.
I don't know. I would love to, watch a video on that, how that all works.
It reminds me of, like,
that's fascinating, man.
The Suarez stuff back in the day where he had a certain... Like, Arsenal put in a certain fee for him, which meant Liverpool had to re-sign a contract, something like that. Yeah. It might be something in those sort of realms where, like, they hit a certain threshold, but not another threshold.
I'd love someone to come out and talk about it, how it all works.
But Marinakis was obviously ready for it. Like, he wasn't oblivious to it, which makes sense.
He's cheating on his misso. Marinakis hired a private investigator, and he got the deal done. He's blackmailed him.
That interview is like some of the worst shit I've seen.
I was like, I wanted to give the guy a hug.
Yeah, I was like,
I felt like, bro, chill.
Between the
signing your contract, as well.
Between the interviewer and Morgan Gibbs White, the amount of times I said Mr. Marinakis has got to be top.
Have
top
a
ever.
shot after every time he said Mr. Marinakis.
Flat.
We'd be fucked.
I'm on the floor. But they've gone from having a very, very average subpar Fulham window to like, really good.
Would you have them in your? Are you doing like your own sort of prem?
It depends how we go on the podcast.
Where would you have them? Do you reckon?
I'm thinking in the top 8.
Top 8, yeah.
I think Dan Ndoye is an upgrade on Alanga in terms of the footballer. Yeah. His numbers don't look the same as Alanga, but I think he's more polished to the footballer and will work better with the players he's got around him. You've got an upgrade there. Elliot Anderson's second season at the club. Milorilo and Milenkovic have stayed. Yep. I think people don't talk about how much that is a big deal as well.
How's no one gone after one of them two? Yeah.
Mental. Both going into their primes. You got Sells and goal off the back of a fantastic season. Ola Aina is still at the football club and playing some great football. Like, they're going again. It's the ultimate, let's go again.
They've literally kept everyone.
The squad is there. Yeah.
It's unheard of.
No. Unbelievable.
Like, you look at teams even across Europe that have done it over the past couple of years. Stuttgart, their core got obliterated.
Yep.
Bologna, core got obliterated. Girona, destroyed. Absolutely.
Destruction.
Just what are they now? Jacobs got them in relegation. That's how bad they fall. That's a decent prediction, that.
Yeah, I like it. It's bold.
That's a bold one. I like that. Fucking yeah, mate.
This is they've kept team. Them
like it's like how?
Everyone said it across all different platforms, whether it be the pundits, whether it be other podcasts. People thought they were gone. Like,
for sure.
There's no way you can balance Europe, be a Nottingham Forest side. And I know historically they're massive, but in the current age, Villas, Newcastles, United, Tottenham, Chelsea, you'd think some clubs would go after these players, but they've held on to basically everyone. And that's just like the props to whoever they've done there.
Fair play, man.
Because now for me, they probably are ahead of United and Spurs because they've got the same squad from last season. They can threaten if they continue that home form. They were second.
So they're in the Europa League, aren't they? Because of Palace?
Okay, I don't like Marinakis for that. That shits me because Palace deserve to be.
So they're in the Europa League.
Currently Europa League, if not, it'll be conference.
That's just mental.
Actually, that's even the bigger win of the off season. They've somehow scammed Europa League.
They've won the window.
They are the best team.
They've won it
because everything. Bro. But yeah, it's going to be a massive year for them now.
From a Premier League point of view, it's good. This is the best result possible. They keep all their players. They're going to be competitive next year, you'd think. Going to Nottingham Forest is going to be another tough trip. Yeah. Another tough trip.
It's never easy.
Even when they were near the bottom, it was like, Forest away.
Yeah.
You never know because they got that history. Now it's like, fuck.
It's going to be one of those where you look at the fixture and you're like...
Look at the fixture and you go, if we play a big Champions League game, we got them on the weekend. Yeah. Fucking good luck trying to score.
Exactly.
Because, man,
and
they're a pain in the ass to play against.
And it's in their bad days can still be tough to play against. So if they get a roll on again like they did last season, you can't... Yeah. You'd nick a point. It's one of those where we'll nick a point there. Yeah. And players like Dan Ndoye and Hudson Ndoye that,
scary, man.
They just turn up these moments. It's just like you can never be switched off for this side.
Dan Ndoye could be he could be a serious player in the league.
We haven't seen him. Bologna's a big team, but this is I think this is a step.
Yeah.
Surrounded by great players. Morgan Gibbs White, Dan Ndoye, Chris Wood.
It's going to be. He could be
scary.
He could be proper.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could be.
40 mil, not that expensive either. Like it's just.
How he's not particularly old, is he?
I think he's in his 20s, mid-20s.
Got to be mid-20s.
Yeah. Hell of a player. Showed it at the Euros spark. Yeah. I'm waiting to see him put together 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
And if he does it at Forest...
It feels like Forest could be the club.
Yeah. Sure. If they turn Alanga into a consistent player, they're going to turn down into 100% into a consistent player.
Nuno's cooking.
He needs to cook, otherwise Mr. Marinakis will come for him as well.
If they don't start well, he could actually be sacked, which is mental. It's
crazy. It depends how they do with Europe, but I'm quite bullish on them.
I'm bullish as well. I don't think Europe will actually affect them that much. Their squad is just
run
so much quality.
Midfield and defence have been really, really deep. I'm worried a little bit up top. They got Jota off the bench.
Still there?
Actually, I forgot Awoniyi. Okay, no, they are fine.
They got Chris Wood. That would be my own. That's like being really nitpicky. But can Chris Wood be that guy
back
again.
20 again, yeah.
Yeah, because for large parts of the year, he was the main reason why they were there. So can he? I mean, I'd back him. It's fucking Chris Wood. He's that type of guy.
Yeah. So. And he flourishes just the way they play their football. He just flourishes that counter attack, that speed.
Oh yeah, it's Chris Wood football.
Yeah,
it's Sean Dyche under when he was at Burnley.
But sit back and go, just go after it. Yeah, I tell you what, you got and even
they can get more out of Zabarnyi as well. I reckon. He was a good player 2 years ago, and then last year
his injury sort of
cooked him. He was a good player. So.
And there's that Brazilian guy, Danilo, that was injured a lot of last season. That really bad knee injury.
Really bad knee, he'll be back. Yeah.
He came back in the back end last season, looked like he didn't miss a beat. So you got him to go in there. Elliot Anderson's in there. Ryan Yates is still a rotation.
Yeah.
They've got talent.
They've got players, man.
Talent.
They've got a lot of good players.
Yeah, you got to watch. I reckon they're the biggest watch now that they've secured.
They'll be a threat for even maybe the odd cup run.
Carabao Cup.
Would you prioritise a cup run or Europe?
I think Europe for them, just because of the money, especially if it's Europa, it's a fair chunk of money, and it's Champions League ticket as well.
True, yeah.
Could you imagine that place on a Tuesday night? It would be buzzing.
Be mental. It would feel like football's back.
Yeah, it buzzes.
Game is not gone.
Game's returned, right? An original, European champion returned to the top.
Forest in
Europe.
the Champions League.
Hey, that place bounces at 12:30 on a Saturday. Imagine Tuesday night.
Even the away end is fucking that.
It's one of the best grounds.
It's a great ground. Yeah, it is. I have a little soft spot for them.
Yeah,
a little soft spot for Forest.
We've seen some crazy games there as well. I remember that 7-0 over Brighton last year. That was mental. But yeah, keep an eye out for them. And something we have to keep an eye out for, or maybe avoid, is our Serie A predictions.
Yeah, these we can avoid. Let's be honest.
No, actually, you know what? The top six, I'm backing myself in here. The bottom three, I think I've either been lazy or I just don't know ball.
It's kind of, you can't not put at least two of the three.
Yes.
We spoke about it. You can't not put them in. Yeah. It just feels like
it feels wrong.
How are they not there?
No, I'm gonna rip the Band-Aid off here. I've got Pisa, Cremonese, and Sassuolo all going down. I've got all three coming up, going back down.
I've got Pisa, Cremonese. I've got Lecce.
Yeah, Lecce was a team I was flopping in.
Thought it'd be a little bit different.
Yeah.
I
just look at their starters and I'm like...
But yeah, it was between them and Sassuolo. Yeah, let me tell you, it was raw. It was raw.
It's like how long can Domenico Berardi keep pulling his side?
I just remember that guy's 86 rated right wing in form. And I'm like, okay, I reckon he's going to do it again.
The guy again.
He's going to do it again.
I just cannot see, a will where Ndiaye and one of the midfielders from Lecce just not being good enough to keep them up.
Yeah.
They had great games versus the top six last year where they were competitive. They took it to Udinese, I think, in the season, who were running 10th for most of the season. So, I'm just I can't see a way that this team drops. And Sassuolo is the only team that can do it.
They were close last year. That's what it was.
They were 4 points going down? 3 points.
I think it was 3 points.
Yeah. But I don't know. I just can't see that talent going down.
Yeah,
maybe that's me just being oblivious.
We've got the bankers anyway. Yeah. We should get at least two.
Pisa
I will be fucking stunned if either one of them survive. Seriously. I will be gobsmacked.
There could be some sort of forfeit for one of these teams. Yeah. These two teams. We'll sort that out, but there's got to be a forfeit there for that.
I will do whatever forfeit.
Maybe do the Almeria. We'll buy a kit. We'll buy the kit of the club. First up, we'll buy a Cremonese or a Pisa kit.
That's not a forfeit. That's just torture. That is buying one of them kits. Almeria. I'm annoyed at them after last year.
Yeah, that's
I know. We mentioned them and then they just drop off a cliff. Why?
And they've got incredible talent, by the way. Some of the biggest clubs in the world are.
They have strikers going to Sporting.
Yeah, I'm like, holy shit, and he still couldn't come up. But there's a bottom. I can't really comment much on these teams. I'd be lying to you if I knew any of those. But look to the squads, look to the transfers. I'm like, don't know you guys.
Exactly.
Don't back you guys.
Yeah, sorry, don't back you in at all.
Yeah, sorry, don't back you in. My surprise team, which is a cop out, because I'm going for them to be 7th place, is Como. It's not really a surprise, but I have to put them in there.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah. Can I just list all these names off? They've got Peroni, Kuhn, Rodriguez, Batrina, Adai. Adai's the one I'm really excited about the midfield. I think he's going to be really, really handy. But Rodriguez on the flank was fantastic last season. You obviously got the names we've already mentioned. Belotti's there. It's just it's screaming like...
It's a mix of throwback Serie A
and
players that are in form at like other clubs like Nicholas Kuhn at Celtic and some other. And you got Fabregas as coach.
And they've absolutely walked their pre-season tournament thing they had with other clubs, big clubs.
I saw that. They were fucking flying.
I'm really excited about this team. I just think because of the veteran managers that I've got above them, I can't put them in my top 6.
I've seen people put them in the top 5, top 4.
I want them to be there. On paper,
some American dude put them 4th. Okay, all the comments like, you're fucking crazy.
But I'm looking at the teams that got above them. The managers that are there are just like streets, like not even streets. They're just like vintage Serie A.
Yeah.
Like I'm just not putting them above the vintage Serie A managers. Not yet from Fabregas. So they're my surprise cop out 7th place team.
My surprise is just a bit of a random one. Is Parma.
I had them originally as my surprise. I reckon they're going to fly.
I reckon they could be a sneaky little. If my guy Dennis Mann, I did this list and then saw Fabrizio post that I think PSV are interested in it, and I'm like, I swear to God, if that happens, relegated. 20th.
Go on. Yeah.
But they showed some decent performances last year against some of the big clubs.
Took it to Inter.
Yeah. Survived relatively comfortably. I don't think anyone really had them going down at any point. I think they might rise a little.
I actually had them in. Yeah. I was going to go bold and say top half, but maybe not there. But like, I reckon you're getting 10th, 11th, 12th. That
Aussie centre back as well.
Yeah, Chikati's there. Yeah.
So
Dennis Mann.
Exactly.
They've spent some money to replace Bonnie up top as well. They've got some good signings in. So look, I'm excited for them. And the managers seem to know what they're doing.
They're a Serie A club.
Yeah. They're an established big boy when they're there. All right, let's go top 6. Let's go. Let's go 1 for 1. We'll go 1 for 1.
Okay.
In 6th, I've got Milan.
Okay.
And there's 2 reasons this is. Luka Modric, the great man, and Allegri. Guy just doesn't know how to lose.
You think Allegri's going to...
I think he'll just draw the shit out of this season. And that's what I'm saying. I just can't see Como as the young, exuberant, team being as consistent as Milan with Allegri. Like, Allegri is a Serie A genius.
Yeah.
He just doesn't lose games of football in Serie A. Luka Modric in there. They got Samuel Ricci as well in midfield. Leao's got to do something at some point. At some point. Jimenez showed us some moments last season up top.
Yep.
It's not a great side, but it's got to be 6th place.
Yeah.
Surely not.
Probably not after last season.
No. Yeah. And this is only because basically of Luka Modric and Allegri.
Yeah.
They're not there. I'm probably putting them 10th.
Yeah, I wouldn't have them in if they didn't sign Modric. My 6 is Lazio.
I was tossing this too.
I looked around, saw the teams. Fiorentina have lost a bit. I think they lost one of their centre halves to Napoli.
Yeah.
I think they're going to lose a few others. And I just think, are Lazio in Conference League? Are they in? Or they got no Europe?
I think they got conference in the end.
I think they got... So I think they can walk through that pretty much.
Easy for them, yeah.
At least get to the semi-final and then who knows. I just think it's just kind of a banker as a 6th or 7th. I kind of saw them. It was between them and sort of Como, Fiorentina.
Well, they missed out in Europe.
So no
Europe
so
I
think this year they'll get some form of Europe. So I think 6.
Yeah, I had them. In and around that place as well. I was tossing up with them. I did go Fiorentina 5th.
Oh, okay.
Moise Kean, great season last year. I'm backing him again. You got David De Gea in goal, Fagioli in midfield, and again, Stefan Pioli is the manager. I'm going managers this, and I think Serie A is one of those leagues, probably the few leagues in the world where there's managers that stay in the league and they know the league. I just back Pioli to guide this team up there again. Yeah. And look, you mentioned some of the names. They lost a few names. They haven't really replaced them, which I'm a little bit worried about. Yeah. But I'm backing their senior players in key areas of the park.
They got De
Gea, Dodo, Fagioli, Moise Kean. I think someone else has signed, an older player signed there as well, so it could be experience as well. I just think they do enough. On their day, they find a way.
I reckon for them, they should go out and get a guy like Chiesa.
Yes, they should.
Get him back. He was at Fiorentina originally. Get him back, I reckon. And then I'd probably have them 6th, 5th, to be honest.
It's a big.
They do need to replace some of the players there.
Agree.
My 5th, I've got AC Milan.
Was you? Yeah, okay, right. You're up there. Yeah,
I do have them 5th. I just think it's one of those, they can't be as bad as last year.
It's impossible.
And Leao's got to have a season where he's on it from the start and he's still on it at the end.
Yeah.
I think Modric is a big signing. But I can't see it. I can't see them getting into the top 4.
Neither, yeah.
I can't see it. So just got them 5th purely on just aura, to
The
be
aura
honest.
of the
The aura of the
Luka
club.
Modric.
And it can't be where they finished last year, like
Ninth?
ninth.
Yeah,
Like,
ninth, yeah.
they got no Europe. I think it's a fifth place squad.
The last team that finished ninth won the title.
They,
So
surely not.
He couldn't do it, could he?
Allegri
couldn't do it. He couldn't run it back, could he? Oh, Jesus. I don't know why I've said that now. I'm going to speak into existence now. Match day 20, Napoli 20 points behind.
AC title race.
All right, my top four now. I've gone Juventus in fourth.
So have I. Yep.
Bremer back's the one for me.
That's a big one.
That's simply put the difference. We're not playing Lloyd Kelly. We're not playing this shit. We're playing Gazzi and Bremer. Cambiasso, surely they find a way to work both strikers into the system. Because you would not get David. I know it was a free, but you would not bring a player of his stature in to not play him.
Yeah, no, he's the starting striker, isn't he?
It's got to be, right?
Got to be. I think Vlahovic is on the out.
You reckon he's in the... I've seen Vlahovic score goals in pre-season. I'm just like, what I think the last thing Juventus need is drama in terms of the selection. Yeah, I think you get two up top. I don't always go 4-4-2 if you have to. Just play simple football. It's up to, the strikers, Koopmeiners, and how well Bremer returns in terms of his fitness. Yeah. Is that how well they can go. They can easily push Napoli into Roma, all those teams for the title, if they're all, going well. Koopmeiners is the Atalanta Koopmeiners. If this manager, I don't know much about the manager. I got to be honest, I don't know much about him.
Yeah, that's one I wanted to ask you about. Does he, considering what Motta did, like they were essentially third, fourth.
Yeah. And
he got sacked. We've got them finishing fourth. Surely he's got to go. Surely he goes.
This is what we talked about last season at that sort of back end of the season. They were not connected to the top two, but they were sort of like the link.
Yeah.
They were sort of there and thereabouts.
They weren't that far off, really. No. They really weren't. But then
I think it was Europe that really did him in.
Yeah.
They were really bad in Europe. If this manager can't do well in Europe, maybe he ends up going as well. But then they stop thinking like a big club because they're not a big club.
At the moment, they're not a big club. Their squad is nowhere near it. Their squad is... I mean, they're selling young forwards to... Werder Bremen? What's his name? Samuel. Is it... Fucking... What's his name?
Magula.
Yeah.
And they've also got rid of Weyer as well. Who was they're starting right wing back last season.
League One or something.
Yeah, he got a Marseille as well.
Their squad has been shit for a while now.
Yeah.
But they clearly think it's a top two club in a top two team.
Above them,
no chance.
I think there's a few, obviously, I think manager, 1, the strike situation 2, Koopmeiners 3, and how good is Bremer going to be?
Yeah.
Because that first year of the podcast, where you had him we had him top 5, I think? We had him right up there for centre halves though.
I had him in my top 10 for sure.
I think we both had him top 10. I don't know how high, but
I think I had him 10th or 9th or something.
We really rated him, and we thought he'd be one of the better.
He wasn't in mine last year, to be fair, because of the injury.
Injury doesn't help that. But if he comes back dodgy, not quite the same player, got to worry for this side.
Yeah, it's a watch.
Lloyd Kelly cannot be a stud.
I want his agent.
Seriously, that's their marquee signing, by the way. It's going to be Lloyd Kelly. So I'm signing that one. All right, third place. Now, as much as I really want to put them high, I put Roma. I put Roma in third.
Okay.
I didn't put them higher than that. Again, I'm backing in the established crew. But Gasperini really changes the situation.
It does, man.
It changes the whole conversation. Gasperini.
They're attracting players now as well.
They've got Ferguson there. Wesley comes in. He was really, really good at the Club World Cup.
Yeah.
Elinori in midfield as well.
Where'd they finish last year? Did that 5th?
5th or 4th?
I think it was 5th. I don't know how the fuck they ended up there. I'll never know.
No.
They were terrible for 3 quarters of the year.
It's the Ranieri effect.
It is.
And now that he's upstairs, they're making good signings.
He won't be there for long. He'll be back coaching. He'll be back coaching one of Pizza or Cremonese and keep him up.
That should be the shout start of the season. Gasperini there makes a difference, doesn't it?
Oh, big time, yeah.
And this is like a case of, I've got him third, but the top 3 for me are going to be tight. And they're going to be tight until Napoli decide that they want to go for the league or go Europe. Because I said it last week, they could be a whole basket case in Europe. They could cause all sorts of problems in Europe.
Yep.
The Maradona on a Tuesday night, I don't think any team wants to travel there on a Tuesday night to play Napoli in the Champions League. So I think, for me, Napoli are a bit of a different level right now.
Yeah, they are.
That's my view. But it depends on how much they commit to the league.
Yeah.
If they don't start Champions League well and just focus on the league, they could go clear. But if they're balancing both competitions, that's Roma's chance.
Yeah.
To sort of just be in the mix. Potentially. They couldn't do it, but they could.
Yeah. Jesus. I was very close to putting Roma second, but I've got them third.
Oh, okay. I
was so close. But the thing that just puts it over the line for me is the fact that Lookman's going to Inter.
Yes.
And I just think that's a big signing for Inter. So I've got Roma in third. I think Gasperini's going to change that club. I think with Ranieri upstairs as well, that'll help. Dovbyk another year. I think he could be well up there in the Golden Boot. Yep. Wouldn't shock me if he won it, to be honest.
Probably will, yeah.
I just think it's... I don't know, just their squad, I'm a little bit unknown about their squad. I don't know how good it actually is, some of their players. I don't know how good they actually are. It's just going to be interesting to see them under Gasperini, how much he can improve them and how quick
he can improve them.
So,
you got the core there. There's Fila still there.
It's a decent core. It's just like...
Angelino, I think, goes around for another season.
Yeah.
it's about like
if he can get Dovbyk going, that's big.
Dybala, Dovbyk for me, the double day.
That's huge.
If you can get those two cooking, and you've obviously got now something like quality in the side. Ferguson is a great backup, or maybe a front two.
Ferguson could be,
yeah. Wesley,
mate, they loved when he arrived. You see, Jesus,
the big Irishman that are coming.
He's got his chest out now. He's like, I'm not injured.
I'm good.
Get me on the pitch.
I'll tell you what. He played a front three at Atalanta. Could you play a front three with Dybala, Dovbyk, and Ferguson?
It could work.
El Shaarawy,
if anyone can make it work. He did Scamacca. What did he do last year? Scamacca, or 2 years ago. Scamacca, Lookman.
Oh, Lookman, yeah. But he converted Retegui into a top striker in the league.
Yeah, like he knows.
He made Lookman
He knows what to do with strikers in the Serie. He knows, man. So
you've got two absolute weapons up top.
Yeah, they could easily be second. I don't think they'll be first, but they could easily be second. But
honestly, they've
got them third.
Really, if Champions League is crazy, you really never know. I guess we'd have given away. I got Inter second, Napoli first.
Yeah. Same. After all the talk of us saying like, well, Inter are done, still got them second. I think the drop off will come in Europe.
Okay. Yeah.
I think they might not even make it out of
the thing,
the group phase or whatever it is, the league.
It'd take a lot to not. Do you reckon they'll get the playoff game and knock out the?
They'll probably get the playoff game.
They'll get bounced in the playoff game.
I reckon they could get bounced just because I think that this is an aging squad. I think the two games a week is going to be. I've written down
like Bonnie, Zalewski, Enrique, all the signings, but you look at the core.
I guess you had Lookman. I guess you got to.
Lookman is what, if that goes through. But you look at there, like Acerbi, De Vrij.
Sommer, he's like 37 now. Like he's getting on.
I love these players, but you can't see them going again.
This
is a third
after the heartbreak of last season.
This is the third season of going.
Sometimes it just gets too much. Sometimes, like how can we go to the well again when last year, 2 years ago, look how good we've been, and we've got 2 league titles to show for it.
I think it's only
one league title and a couple of
Super Cups.
Yeah. Like,
if you got a Champions League final twice in 4 years and only come out with a league title, that hurts.
Like the Man City game, respectable, fair enough. You lost to one of the best sides the Premier League seen.
Yeah.
You lost to a treble side, like fair enough, and you could have easily gone to extra time.
On that day, won it.
But that PSG, fair enough, they are nuts. Right?
Yeah,
they're insane. But to lose like that affects players big time.
Yeah.
Like DeMarco, it wouldn't shock me if he has a massive fall off this year. He's a hell of a player.
Well, I'm hoping to see a bit more Zalewski this season. Yeah. And if that means he becomes the left wing back, maybe that means DeMarco has to buy. Maybe he comes into left centre half. Then maybe he comes inside. Yeah. They need legs. They're going to lose legs real quick.
They need pace. That's why Lookman's big.
Yeah,
because he had at least a little bit of creativity in that final third.
Because everyone else is like a back to goal, like Thuram and Lautaro back to goal, physical players,
poachers in the box kind of.
Yeah, and it worked versus Barca because it was like the antidote to it. But every other team, I just can't see.
Even Dumfries, how big was he with goals and just performances last year?
How has no one acted at the 25 million?
There has to be something else. Like I'm assuming his wages can't be mental because it's Inter. They don't really pay big wages.
Couldn't give a shit. What? Like 25? I'm going for him.
I'm confused how no one went for him.
The time's come and gone now. Last Wednesday was the closing date. It's done now.
Oh yeah.
So for some reason,
I don't know how
no one
club has not like Atletico Madrid. I thought would be fucking perfect for him.
Yeah.
They play wing backs.
Yeah.
They kind of need one on the right. I thought he'd be banger there.
We need a wing back.
We
need a wing back.
I can kind of understand United because is he 29? I think. I kind of get it, but like
you've got Euro in heaven next year. You need all the aging, and I'm like, man, like I just don't know how no one in world football just had a look. There's never really a Fabrizio.
Maybe Mr. Marinakis was, you can't be doing that.
Who's behind the door? Sorry,
can't be doing that release clause, mate. No, that's illegal.
Not allowed here. Well, even then, like if Forest are all out, to have this money, then fucking.
No, he doesn't do release clauses.
No.
Whether he's buying players or they're shipping off someone else.
Overspend. Sorry, that's what he did. To this day, I do not know why no one. Because surely you would have like a Fabrizio, an Ornstein tweet or something.
An Ornstein bomber, yeah.
Yeah, but nothing. Zero. That might be their best move of the summer. Forget looking, just keeping Dumfries.
Keeping Dumfries, yeah.
Keeping
crazy. Like one of the best wing back in the world.
In the world, yeah. And on his day, probably the best right back in the world as well.
Yeah, probably.
Which is saying,
you had him high last year, and that was a good fucking shout, man. You had him like third, second?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
he was up there.
Yeah.
I think I had him like seventh.
I think I sacked off Hakimi. I think I put him down a bit. Something like that. Either Hakimi or Trent. I didn't do justice.
Yeah, well, Trent's not in mine this year. So
11 honorable mention.
Not even.
Well, who doesn't deserve honorable mention is Napoli. KDB, Noah Lang, Milinkovic-Savic, Berkema, Marianucci, and Luka all come.
Yeah, it's not bad, isn't it?
Yeah, win the league.
Plus, they haven't sold anyone.
No. Win the league, you get one of the best number 10s ever to play the game.
They were just using the Kvaratskhelia money.
Yeah.
That's what they were using.
They're doing the Liverpool 2-footer.
We're still using the Coutinho money, so, you know.
Milinkovic-Savic in goal as well. What's a guess?
Yes.
Best goalkeeper in the league.
How does that work with him and Mero?
I'm about to lose my shit.
I know. I shouldn't have mentioned that because how many videos have you made of him?
Oh my God.
And you had him in your United team, and that felt like
how do you not do
a free signing? He's just won the Scudetto
with the best back four in probably like the world, like
comfortably. Well, not comfortably, but like they were fucking. That backline was a joke, and
mate,
no one went after him.
And now he's playing second fiddle to the best keeper.
It was crazy. Is Napoli weren't in a rush.
No, they waited.
I was like, yeah, well, you know. And they signed another keeper
right now. They're acting like Man City. No one's spending money in.
How does that work though? Because Milinkovic-Savic is good enough to be a first-team keeper.
He's starting. He 100%. He's the best keeper in Serie A. Has to be.
I think. Milinkovic-Savic.
Yeah.
Over Sommer, you reckon? Over Magnon.
Over Magnon, Sommer for me is closer, but like stats wise, he like unequivocally is the best keeper for stats. Sommer, I think.
Do you think Mare's on the bench?
He has to stay on the bench.
That's just crazy. They just won the fucking league.
I know, but Milinkovic-Savic, there was a reason why it was Di Gregorio, him, and Sommer. That 2 years ago, that was a big three. And Di Gregorio went then to Juve. They picked him over Milinkovic-Savic, and now Milinkovic-Savic has gone to Napoli. So there's your big three. He's a great keeper. He was never a part of that big three though. Milinkovic-Savic has to start.
Yeah. Yes.
And that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Why no one went for the free transfer of Alex Merritt?
How much was Milinkovic? Was he?
He's a loan with the option to buy, but I don't know the exact amount yet.
That's crazy that a Serie A club has loaned out their first team keeper
to the
champions. And they've got nothing in return.
The pool is crazy. The Napoli pool right now is unbelievable. Conte, mate.
Like even as a club, Torino, like
they were top.
At least get some money for him. Jesus,
there must be some fee in there or something. But like, it was a loan with an option. Yeah, and they're gonna buy him.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
they're just obviously doing it to balance the books.
Yeah, that's a great get, man. I thought he would go to United. Milinkovic-Savic. I swear there was some rumours. I thought it'd be a great get, but again, Onana's just priority. So you know.
No, Altay Burnday, mate.
Oh yeah. The Turkish maestro.
Penalty shootout win versus Arsenal, doesn't matter. You got Noah Lang, you've got Politano, you got David Neres.
It's a very dynamic forward line. I like it.
Yes. I like it. Now you've got Luka and Lukaku. You got Berkman at the back now to join. Who were they partner up? Berkman, or was Berkman even start?
You got Juan Jesus and you got Zabarnyi.
Rahmani start with Bergkamp. They're very similar.
Well, they need depth regardless, right? Because
Yeah.
obviously the Champions League and the league, they want to push for the league and Champions League. They could make a decent run. You never know.
I reckon they're going to be one of those teams.
Are they going to be your dark horse?
I reckon they're definitely going to be that team.
They're just going to be a pain in the ass to play against, especially at home.
Yeah,
that stadium will be bouncing.
It's bouncing.
So,
they've got got Buongiorno as well.
Yep.
Bergkamp, Rahmani, Marianucci is a centre half as well. And Juan Jesus is there as well.
Good depth.
You've got to start Bergkamp, I think, if you bring him in.
Yeah, you have to.
And I guess Buongiorno has to go next in because he was, the man at the back, the leader last year. But then Rahmani getting dropped as well. It was like...
It was like Mero getting dropped. It's like,
sure, yeah.
But that's what I love. I love when clubs do that. They buy first-team players and drop the players that they already had, which were good enough, but are now bench players.
Yeah.
Because that's the level we want to get to. That's how you get better.
Yeah,
I hate when teams buy backup players when you could you can do better. It's like Arsenal, for example. With Odegaard, do you reckon you could actually buy a better player than him? Do you reckon? Yeah. I know he's the captain, but still, Odegaard's just an example. You could do it with a bunch of other clubs, but I love when clubs do that. They buy better than what they already have. When fans think, shit, I thought he was better, but clearly not.
They're going to run rings in midfield, by the way, as well. KDB, McTominay, Lobotka.
Everyone loves a bit of Lobotka.
Zambo and Geese are in there as well. Billy Gilmore.
Billings still
he's back at Bournemouth.
They should have bought him for his goal against Inter in the last... He caught it, man. You caught it.
What a player.
He'll come in, he'll have 5-10 minutes, and he'll start against Inter and score. And what did he do? He scored.
Celebration and a lot. It had it all, that one. That was...
What world do we live in where Philip Billing is deciding a title race?
Philip Billing's a title winner, same as Billy Gilmore and same as Scott McTominay.
Have you seen the post about McTominay where he rocked up like he looked sick, dressed, and then for pre-season he was he looks like my fucking nan. His hair's all over the place.
They're just locking back in, man. The contest, you need to lock in first before you get into the trim. But there we go. There's our Serie A predictions. Consensus: Napoli, Inter top 2, and Roma third. Yeah, that's consensus. I've got Fiorentina in. You've got Lazio in.
But besides that,
basically the exact same run.
The same. Last year we had the exact same Serie A prediction.
We did, didn't we?
We picked the exact same 6.
Serie A, the funny.
So we're similar with, but I guess you kind of it's obvious to be, just do the obvious shit. You can't really pick fucking. You could pick Como in 6, but it's a bit wild.
As much as I wanted my boys Bologna, as much as I wanted Bologna there.
Yeah, but we didn't even mention them. But
no Bergkamp, no Danny.
Yeah, after they lost them, I would have had them in, but after the recent sales, it's Orsolini. I don't think he can do it again. I don't think he can do it again.
My man gets going at that place. Right? He pops off.
They've made so much money the last 2 years.
That's unbelievable. Was it 6 years, I think? 50?
Plus Europe money. They haven't really spent a whole lot. No.
They'll go again, though.
Mate,
they'll go again.
Get Arnie Slot, go to Bologna, win the league, and then spend fucking 700 million.
That's like crying. If Bologna on the league, I start crying. It'd be like an emotional moment for me. All right, let's quickly talk a few more, again, Prem transfers. What a surprise. Sesko, Newcastle United. Or Newcastle United and
Newcastle, Man United. Newcastle or United.
Or Man United. Where does he end up?
Oh, mate.
If you're Benjamin Sesko,
I want him to end up at Newcastle because of obviously then they let Isak go.
Obvious reason.
But they put in a bid for I think it was 75 plus add-ons, and that still got rejected. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, that was already overs. I'm not paying any more than that. So if I'm Newcastle, I'm saying you just lost the deal of a lifetime. Yeah. Bye bye.
Yeah. See you later.
So yeah, I honestly have no idea. I think Newcastle have the money to get it done. Mm-hmm. But for some reason, I just think United somehow will find a way,
It's United do better. We just fucking pull players out the
I feel like Leipzig would just take less money.
Just because United.
Just because Sesko go, I fancy, I don't want to go Newcastle.
Apparently he's agreed purse terms with Newcastle, not Manchester United.
I don't know. Knowing this time tomorrow, it'll probably be done. He'll probably, here we go to one of the two clubs. Yeah. But I think that United front three looks a bit tasty with Cunha, Sesko, and Mbeumo. that could be
midfield,
fun.
though. That's a problem.
No midfield, but just inshallah long ball. Just get it down there.
Just
Fuck, don't. Who cares? Playing out from the back, so overrated. Anyway, you don't need playing out from the back. Just hoof it.
Hoof it up. Just get Sesko hold up and just let them all run off it. That's the thing. If I'm Manchester United right now, I'm just saying, let's just get a midfielder.
Because they surely can't. If Newcastle have bid 75 million,
we ain't bidding more than that.
That's my thing.
I think we've only got 65 in us.
Yeah.
I don't think we've got anything else in us. We're gone.
How Leipzig rejected that? What are you doing?
The reason was they wanted United in the talks to boost up the deal.
75 million plus add-ons for Sesko is.
I don't think it's worth more than 60.
Yeah, no. But we said this a few weeks ago with strikers. You're just paying potential. You have to pay overs, which is ridiculous. That is crazy money for Sesko.
I just don't think the world has caught on that Leipzig don't have Europe this season.
Yeah, no.
There's a reason why they don't have Europe.
Plus, they're selling Simmons.
Yeah.
He's gone. So,
you got that. He didn't obviously perform last thing because they didn't get Europe. Why are you spending 85 million on it? More than Ekitike. That'd be wild. You can't pay more than Ekitike for him.
If obviously United fan, are you saying just get this deal done, or are you a bit more we cannot spend that amount of money on a striker?
No, I'm saying no. I'm saying let's not do that. Let's get a midfielder first.
Would you even bother getting a striker? Is there someone else other than Sesko United should get, or is it just if it's not Sesko, it's no one? Just leave it.
I don't think
Hoyland, Xerxes will just have to deal with it for a year.
Look, they're at least looking fittest. They can do a bit without the footy. I think leave it. Get a goalkeeper, get Donnarumma or whoever's available.
That could
get Edison in midfield.
The fact that's been floating around, Donnarumma.
He seems to be gone because the Strasbourg keeper or the other French club keeper is coming across to PSG. So
bit mad that.
Hey, if United pulling power, that'd be Donnarumma.
Good signing.
If we have Donnarumma, De Ligt, Euro.
There's a decent call there. There's a decent.
We've got something happen there.
With no Europe, you should be battling. Should be top six. It should be
no
a top
Europe,
6
and
push.
if Donnarumma's thinking about it, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, it should be a top 6 push.
I'm getting Edison in as well. I'm going Edison, Cobby, Edison and Bruno, whatever you want.
Yep.
Get a goalkeeper in. That's my 85 million. I'm putting them into those two players rather than. And if you have to, maybe you can go for Watkins later on. But I think I'd get the midfield and the goalkeeper sorted.
Yeah. I reckon Sesko will end up at Newcastle.
Yeah.
Purely just because I think they can pay it.
Yeah, they can afford it.
They can afford it. I think if United could afford it, I'd say them. This striker merry-go-round is pissing me off, honestly. I mean,
make your mind
Watkins ends up at United and Sesko goes to Newcastle and then Isak and then Callum Wilson at West Ham. What are they doing?
Yeah. West Ham, they're fucking shit.
So it's a bit all over the place at the moment.
Yeah, I just don't think I just think he's worth it. And I just think, especially from today's game, on Monday record this, we just got run through by Everton in the midfield a bit.
Did you? What's the score on that one?
2-2.
Oh, okay.
But James Garner did a masterclass on.
Oh, did he?
in our midfield. That's the problem. I think all the United fans have said it. It feels like for once the fans and the ownership seem to be aligned in terms of what we're watching on the football pitch.
That's something.
That's always a positive, right?
That's all right.
So I'm hoping they address the midfielder straight away. Got to get a midfielder in there. And then you go for a goalkeeper. And then if somehow you've made some money, if Garnacho goes for some money.
Who else is going to... Anthony
Sancho is still there.
Who else could leave? Is there anyone?
I think Malacia's already been confirmed out. Yeah, but you make a few off them.
Yeah.
If forwards their wages, I really think you got to go big for Donnarumma. I'd be so keen to get Donnarumma in.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
The best penalty shot stopper in the world.
Oh yeah, he was the best keeper in the world last year.
Yeah, he won a Champions League. Come to a trap, mate. Come on.
Onana. Get a bit of money for Onana.
You get Onana out off to Saudi.
Yeah, Saudi would probably pay 50 mil.
Yeah,
what you bought him for, to be honest. So if they're going to pay 65 for Darwin, I think they'll pay 50
for
Onana.
Yeah. If we can get Donnarumma and an Edison type in midfield,
it's got to be a top 6 finish, right? Minimum. If you get them two, has to be.
Can we do it though?
With no Europe,
I know, but
essentially one game a week.
Manchester United.
I know.
Let's just take a step back now. I'm sick of having us top 4.
So this is the difference. You're a United fan. You support the club. You watch every game.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here as a Liverpool fan saying, "Come on with this."
Yeah,
look at how sick it is. You're fine. You know.
Then I see how shit they turn after 2 games and how depressed they come.
So as long as you turn up match day 1, I don't care what happens the rest of the season.
Oh, as long as we slap Arsenal silly,
That would be funny, bro.
I couldn't care less. If we just slap them 3-0.
Even Goldbridge has been saying, it's like, I can't see us losing that first game.
That's ridiculous.
He's been saying it. He's been saying it. He's like, I can't see us losing. Matt, we don't lose match that well.
We do.
We do, but like,
very easy.
He just doesn't see it happening. And I'm like, well, you know.
Because I'm hoping that you play the football we're playing now, which is quite open. But I know we're going to match day 1. We'll sit with a bank of 5.
Yeah,
and a bank of 4.
I can't wait. I can't wait, man. I'll be watching that. The whole Jokeres thing, and it'll be so fun. Football's back, man. It's good.
It's
good.
very, very close.
We've missed it.
Yeah. And quickly, Spurs. Palhinha's joined them for a loan fee, 30 million euros, I think. Yeah, option to buy.
Yeah, that's a loan, isn't it? Yeah.
Big depth of midfield now. Burval himself, Pat Matassar.
That's a nice. I like that midfield. You know, you've got Palhinha, Bergval, and I guess
Bentancur. Yeah. Pat Matassar as well. And obviously that means Basuma has to be going. I think now.
Yeah.
Like he's the
I think
fifth
Fenerbahce
choice.
have been hanging around. Yeah. I think maybe or something.
Get him gone. He's not been a great player. Obviously, Madsen did the ACL.
Yeah, I was about to say that. So that's an ACL, is it?
I think that's what I read. Yeah.
So I didn't actually see the injury. I just heard about it.
So that's going to be replaced.
Damn, that's a big blow for him.
That means Kulusevski just is the starter.
Kulusevski is the 10.
And he's had his own knee injuries.
Well, do you play Kudus there? Or do you
Maybe
play Kudus off the left? Now I don't know how that's going to work. So.
I think their front line's weak. Everywhere else, I think it's solid enough.
Yeah, If they say fit, their defense in particular is fine.
Like they've got the rotations at least. And like Danso's there
midfield
now.
as well. Yeah,
midfield, you got the depth.
It's just their attack.
Yeah, like
if it's
centre forward.
Honestly, Solanke or bust.
Well, there's no one there.
Your prediction might be all right.
Yeah, he has to score.
He has to be that guy.
I think Visser needs to happen.
That has to get done.
And they're going to end up getting a 10. I don't know how bad this Kulusevski leg injury actually is. I thought he was supposed to be fit, but apparently he's still out.
Well, could you play Kudus there? I mean...
Then Brandon Johnson, yeah.
So
you need to put 2 forwards.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to need a few forwards. And they loaned out the 18-year-old left winger, Mikey Moore, to Rangers, so that's another forward that they don't have there.
Sell Richarlison.
Get a bit of money. Saudi would easily give you 30 for him, I reckon.
Take that. Yeah. If they go really bold and get Eze... Maybe.
So I've seen a few Tottenham fans saying, Daniel Levy, if you fucking mean, like mean business, you mean business, you want to. He came out and said like, oh, we want Spurs to be competing, and like you have to get Eze.
Yeah,
have to.
Eze's perfect. He can play out left, can play in the middle.
It'd just be funny if they beat Arsenal too.
And I'd love it as well.
Because it feels like that will happen eventually, even though the release clause thing's gone. It's
gone now.
So you'll probably have to pay another 20 mil extra.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like I said earlier,
also, release clause like 60?
60 million, yeah.
You probably have to pay 80, to be honest.
And that's the thing with Palace. You don't buy him, early. They're
tough to do business with, Palace. They don't just...
And they're a European side now.
Exactly.
They're a top side in the Premier.
They've got leverage.
Yeah. I think Tottenham, they wasted... That week where everything seemed to be perfect, it vanished very quickly.
Yeah. It was like, whoa, like Gibbs White, fucking Kudus in a couple of days, like... Let's kick on. Let's get a few more. Yeah. Now it's like,
can we scramble Visser?
What now?
Yeah, it's
Visser. Is Visser even going to happen? Like, that doesn't feel like it's really going anywhere at the moment. And they're probably going to have to pay overs again because Bremo's gone. Brentford have leverage. They can do what they want. He's their player. He's contracted. They've lost their best player. They don't want to lose their second best player for unders or market value. They'll want to get as much as they can.
Times are tough at the Spurs.
Yeah, as per usual, to be honest.
I'm about to say that.
When is it gone through a season where it hasn't been tough at Spurs?
I find it so funny that we have more pulling power after not winning the Europa League than Spurs did after winning the Europa League.
You have more pulling power than every club besides probably Liverpool, City, and Arsenal at the moment.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And you finished 15th and lost to the Europa League final to Spurs.
Yeah, we handed Spurs their first trophy.
And yet you're still attracting the best of the best in the Prem in particular.
Love being a massive club. It's just the way it is, unfortunately. Summer series champions, not everyone says that. I don't think Arsenal have said that. I don't think Chelsea have said that. Club World Cup my arse, mate.
Who cares about the Club World Cup?
Did you see that stat about we had more people at our game than the Club World Cup final?
Really?
Yeah, there's more attendance at United versus West Ham than there was at Chelsea.
That's why I still say United are the biggest club in England. Because like even growing up, like during our time, like United won everything.
Yeah.
Like I can't wrap my brain around Liverpool being bigger. Like it's not how I was brought up.
Yeah,
you know,
as you were
United win everything. They sign every player. They sign the best players.
Yeah.
Like that's just was the norm back when we were in school and shit. So I can't wrap my brain around it, mate.
Yeah.
United will always be the biggest club in England, I feel like, in my opinion.
Yeah, I honestly reckon we could get relegated and we'd still probably pack out us pre-season until again.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
How big's Old Trafford? Like fucking
75,000?
75,000. Like it's just United, but it's the Fergie time. It's,
it's crazy. Sucks to be Spurs, unfortunately. It sucks to be Tottenham.
I'd hate to be a Spurs fan. Fucking hell. I feel for your mate.
Yeah, we'll hopefully get that going. That will come out at some point soon, but I'd love to see their opinions on that prediction.
I think when you get him on, it'll be him lying down. You'll be
therapy session.
Yeah.
We might need therapy after these predictions because next up is the Bundesliga.
Yeah.
One of my favourites for entertainment purposes.
It's a shame about the Bundesliga this year. I think it's going to be a bit of a ball fest, to be honest.
Yes. I went and got bored, so I just chucked a random team in the bottom three.
I like
it.
To be
honest with you.
I just feel confident with my bottom three, but my top six, no idea, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. I went Colm going down bottom.
Okay.
And the other team to confirm to go down is St. Pauli.
Okay.
I think second season won't be as easy.
Okay.
They made some actual decent signing. They got a new left back in.
Yeah.
But something about a second season.
Not even Jackson Irvine's going to pull them through, mate.
Yeah. I looked at that team and I thought Union will be alright. They lost Hollowback, so I don't know. But I just have a bad for that St. Pauli.
Yeah.
Again, it's a feeling. There's no real reason to this. I just think that Hamburg, who came up, will be the 18th place team.
You think Hamburg are last?
No, I think 18th. I reckon they're in the playoffs. So I think Cologne are bottom, Pauli second bottom, and Hamburg at 18th. So they'll go into that playoff game. They spent money on Capaldo, Ryan Felipe, and I think home ground advantage. Like Hamburg are a massive team. I think that makes a difference. I reckon home court, as you would, is going to play a big factor in them staying away from the automatic relegation zone.
Yeah.
That's my reasoning.
So my bottom three is similar.
Yeah.
But in last, I've got Heidenheim.
So going down.
Yeah. They were absolutely, I think the first 4 or 5 weeks, they were like, I think they had 3 wins and a draw.
Best team in the world.
They were on 10 points. We went on here and spoke about it. Don't think they won a game for the rest of the year. So I've got them dead last.
Yep.
I've got Cologne.
Yep.
17th. Second bottom. And then I've got St. Pauli in the relegation scrap.
So you're in the playoff as well.
I've got St. Pauli in there.
So we both have Pauli in there.
Yeah.
Whew.
I've got Pauli in the relegation. Honestly, it's purely just based on Jackson Irvine. I don't want them to feel too bad to...
Kind of Metcalf's there as well now.
Yeah, I feel bad putting them straight down, but like, I just can't see them getting any higher than 16th.
So you got Hamburg well and truly safe then?
I've got them as my surprise team, mate.
Oh, what a segue, Hamburg.
I've got them as my surprise team.
Yeah.
I like what you said.
Yeah.
Home ground, they're a big club now.
Massive
they're
club
a
in
big
Germany.
German club.
Yeah.
They are meant to be in the Bundesliga, like pushing sort of top 7, top 8, even the odd European appearance, I reckon. Yeah. They're a big club. Mm-hmm. That home ground will be bouncing. I reckon they could easily push close to top half.
I'd love to see that if they went back to
they're
top
a big club, man. They cannot be relegated or anywhere near it. They can't be. They're too big for that.
Okay, I like that. My surprise team, I went Wolfsburg this year.
Nice.
I think they've kept like the Amores and those sort of type of players, the Arnolds, like the furniture around the football club. They were in that mini run over December or January time, if I'm not mistaken. I think they had a crazy game versus Leipzig where they lost, like, was it 4-3 or something? But that was sort of the end of their really good run. I think if they can put together an extended run, they've got really handy forwards, an exciting side. I think you're looking at maybe potential European spot if all goes well. I don't have them in my top 6, but they could be in and around those spots if they put things together well. They're a club that's sort of tiptoeing. I'm waiting for them just to go and make a big burst. I think this year could be their year.
Yeah. No, that's a good one.
Top 6s now.
Jesus. All right. My sixth
Yeah.
was between Freiburg and Stuttgart, and I went with Stuttgart. I originally had Stuttgart third.
Okay.
When doing this. Okay. I had them third. I thought Walter Mata staying was huge.
Now,
but then to find out their attacking midfielders, I think he's going to leave. So yeah, I've put them down to 6. I just think it's going to be very hard for them to just push up the ladder, to be honest with you. I know they don't have Europe, but I think Enzo Milo leaving's big. I think that's massive, you know. I think it's huge. Again, it's not been confirmed, but I have seen shit of Atletico Madrid. I think he's already agreed personal terms, the contract, and his release clause is like nothing. It's like 20, 25 mil. So I think that's a big blow because I did have them third. Swear to God, I had them third, but I think he's leaving. So I think that affects the service that Walter Mata gets. And yeah, again, 6 is still all right. But it could have been so much better if they would have kept everyone.
Okay, yeah. I went them higher. I went 6. I went Mainz in 6.
Yeah, your boys, you love.
Yeah,
Mainz.
Hollerback joins them from Union. I'm a really big fan of him. Again, someone that's not really a polished player, but got a bit of excitement, a bit of speed about him. That's a really good rate. You got Amiri there. Nebel's still there as well. It's a relatively same side. Obviously, you lose. What's my guy's name? Jonathan Burkhart. You praise him with Hollerback, so it's sort of a straight swap there. I think they'll go well. They just won't. I think it's going to be a bit of a gap, top 5, and then Mainz will be a bit off it. But look, they're a good side. They'll compete again. I was really impressed with them back half last season.
Mate, people have been underrated. People have been putting them like 14th, 15th, and I'm like,
they finished
off
bad.
really well last year. They definitely could push top 6.
I think 6 for them this season.
I like that. My 5th, I have Leverkusen.
Okay. Yep.
I've got Leverkusen. I think Ten Hag. It wouldn't shock me if, again, it feels like a Ten Hag season. Finish 5th, but then win the Pokal.
Yeah, with something like that. Yeah.
They've still got enough there. I think like Grimaldo. They got the Brentford kid. They got Flecken in goal which is a decent get.
Tillman's there now.
Tillman. You still got Boniface and Schick still there.
Yep.
So still got some decent players there. Your boy Andrić. Still hanging about.
He's still holding midfield.
But yeah, I mean, the outs speak for themselves. It's just ridiculous the amount of players that have left and they haven't spent the money yet. So there's still time to improve the squad. But by the looks of it, it sounds like sort of Anthony, Garnacho. These are the sort of players that they're looking at to improve. It's not really Florian Wirtz, Jeremy Frimpong sort of players.
No, it's not. I went Frankfurt in 5th.
Oh, okay. I've got
Jonathan Burkhart in. That's massive amounts of goals. Now still there, JB still there. They're going to kick on this end. I think I just like the look of Leverkusen and Stuttgart and those type of teams a little bit more than Frankfurt. I think it's going to be a little bit of a adjustment period from Ekitike and Marmoush to a Burkhart. It's a bit of a different feel. Work rate, he's more of a work rate striker. Drops in, picks the ball up, carries it on. Different type of forward. Frankfurt were fantastic on the counter-attack last season.
If that's because of
if that doesn't go well either two ways, going forward or secondly, if they break down a little bit defensively, that style of game plan, you win and draw, you win and lose. It's 50-50 sort of all the way through. That was sort of 75%ing a lot of these counter-attack type games. If you start losing a few more than you win in those type of 50-50 scraps, you can easily slide down. And so I'm just using the percentages here and saying I don't think it's sustainable. Whereas as much as Ten Hag is a bit of counter-attack, but he's got the team to sort of play it. So I've got Frankfurt in 5th, Leverkusen a bit higher up.
I've got Leipzig in 4th.
You've got them back in there?
I've got them in.
Wow.
I know this is a big call considering they're going to lose everyone.
No one's there.
But I'm banking on the fact that they're going to spend that money.
Yeah.
They're going to have one game a week. They are a club that is usually in and around the top 4, top 5. Yeah. And I just think they had they finished 9th last year, something like that. I just don't see a way where they're not back in the fight for the top 4 or 5. I know they've lost everyone that was good in their team. But Bakayoko coming in, I think he could be a big one there. Okay. Again, it's one game a week, man. Like their defense was rock solid last year.
It was.
So and they haven't really lost anyone there. They still got sort of Haidar and a couple others hanging around in midfield. So I just think they'll be in and around
Okay.
The top 4 battle.
Openda for 15 plus goals, I'm
Did you
assuming.
see Openda was linked to Sunderland?
Oh, no.
Did you see that?
Is he actually?
I don't know how true it was, but there was like
They signed him
a
as
rumor
well.
that Openda was linked to Sunderland. If he goes,
They're gone. They're cool.
and they got Timo Werner back. When he puts
I
think so. When he puts a Leipzig shirt on, he's
gravy.
a different player.
Different gravy. Timo Werner's the RB Arena, mate. That's going crazy. I have Leverkusen 4th.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. Herodeki out. Xhaka out. Tar. Wirtz. Frimpong. I know.
Hey, Gerald Quanta's all you need.
Jarrell Kwanzaa. Malik Tillman. Amin Adley's still there.
Yep.
You still got Sheik. You still got Boniface. You got Robert Andrich. The heartbeat of that football club, you know. Grimaldo's still there.
Yep.
Yeah. You still got Tapsoba's still there. Hincapie's still there. Like, they've still got the foundations.
Yeah.
And as much as we can laugh and joke about it, and Anthony might just go, like, he
could go
Betis from
berserk.
nowhere
He could,
to like
yeah.
a top 4 side. He joins an Eric Ten Hag led Leverkusen side in a league as open as the Bundesliga. Whoa. Like playing in behind a Boniface.
Yeah.
You got Amin Adley and Anthony in this 2 cams in behind the centre forward.
I kind of want him back at Betis, I'm not going to lie.
I think for United, we want him to go sold though because Betis can't afford a bang. But look, I think there's enough here to keep this side afloat. A few weeks ago, I'd be saying they could have pushed for like a top 2 if they made some signing, but they're not really that active in the transfer window.
Yeah.
It's a little bit worrying. But look, I think they still get top 4. They've got the quality there, and Ten Hag's not that much of a bet. Like we've seen, Amrin even struggled. Everyone's struggled.
Yeah.
United's cursed. I think we can't be too harsh on Eric Ten Hag.
Yeah.
What do you think, United?
My 3rd is Frankfurt.
Yeah, right up there. Yeah. Okay.
I just think Burkhardt's a massive signing.
Yeah.
I think he could be really, really good for them. Again, they've made a lot of money off Marmouche and Ekatike, which they haven't really spent. So I'm kind of hoping that they're going to spend a little bit more in a couple of areas. Obviously, Champions League football might impact them, but I still think they've got a really solid starting 11.
Yeah.
I think that'll be enough.
Good starters. I did go Stuttgart 3rd.
Yeah.
And in my description, I put Voltemada, Mio, Gundav, exclamation mark.
Yeah.
Which might go missing if Mio ends up going.
Voltemada, because easily by himself get them 3rd.
That's him and Undav. I just think they're a cook this year.
Yeah, they could.
They've got another strike, Demirovic as well.
Yeah.
He's also got goals in his game as well. So look, the squad's very, very good. No European football. Sebastian Hoeneß behind the wheel.
Yeah, I just think Mio leaving's just the
big
creativity.
The creativity
man,
goes.
yeah.
The creativity 100% goes. Anzo Stiller, like this is the prime situation of if he does go, just you need to find a creative player.
Yeah.
No, not a system player. There's somebody who can create because the
Dele
system
Alli.
works. Maybe even Dele Alli. Like, no, honestly, you just need a creator because the whole system's fine. Everyone else works in their defensive roles and the covering. Mio was a free roamer that just picked the ball up and hit little pockets. You just need a creator, and I'm not trying to underrate Mio that much. I'm just saying, for this team to be successful again, if he goes, just got to find a very similar mould of player, and they should be all right. Because other than that, they've been untouched. Like, they are the exact same side.
Exact same.
It's the side that turns it around after Champions League, so I'm backing them in.
I don't think there'll be any surprise with the top 2.
No.
Dortmund 2nd.
Yep, agree.
Going back to my predictions a couple of weeks ago, I said it would kind of go down to the last day of the season, so I kind of have to stand by it. But I would have put them 2nd anyway. They haven't lost too much. Dortmund brought in Bellingham. I know there's Gittins, which is a big loss, but again, it just feels like how bad they were last year. Towards the back end of the year, they started to pick up a bit of momentum. I think they'll sort of carry on another year of Max Bayer and Garassi and these kind of guys. I think Anton will be better. Like, he just has to be. Like, he'll get back to his Stuttgart level. So yeah, I think 2nd's just kind of just by default, to be honest.
I literally had that written down. I said 2nd season for Bayer, 2nd season for Anton, 2nd season for Pascal Gross as well.
Yeah.
3 important players. They will get going. And I think the selling of Gittins for the money they got was probably good.
Yeah.
Adeyemi just started now. There's no question mark who starts. It's going to be Adeyemi. It's going to be Garassi. It's going to be Bayer. It's going to be Brandt, unfortunately.
My God.
And we'll go again. and we'll go again and we'll try and...
My guy.
Sabitzer in there, Metche stays. So they kept the team.
Yeah, they've kept it.
Yeah, so Slotterbeck can't be as bad as he was, or inconsistent as well as last
Plus,
year.
Niko Kovac is a good Bundesliga coach.
Good manager.
He's done it before, so he knows what he's doing. Did well at, I think it was Frankfurt. Did well at Bayern.
Bayern as well, yeah.
And then now at Dortmund, he'll slot in fine.
I agree with you. I think they'll compete to a degree. I just think come February, March.
I don't think it's going to the last day of the season. That's what we'll say. I don't think it's going to after Christmas.
Unless Adeyemi's bagging 20, I think we might be in a bit of trouble because Bayern are clear.
Yeah, Bayern obviously number one. Missed out on a lot of targets this year. That's what I will say.
Yep.
So it's kind of been a disappointing window for them. But bringing in Diaz off the left is huge. Again, they've pretty much kept sort of everyone. I know Palini leaves, but he wasn't really playing.
Pavlovic is
Pavlovic, they got Kimmich there. There's just bringing Jonathan Tah at centre half, so that'll be a watch for sure.
Hate watch continues.
But just kind of feel like they'll walk. I will say the Musiala injury,
big.
There's a little,
there
could be a little shake there, but the rest just aren't at their level, to be honest. Like Dortmund aren't there. Frankfurt have got Champions League as well. Leipzig have lost everyone, and Leverkusen are nowhere.
Yeah,
so.
it's gonna be a one-horse league again. Unfortunately,
feels like, don't think we'll be talking about it too much. To be honest,
I think it'll be a focus on the top, the 6, 5, and 4.
Unless there's a surprise like Mainz or
we hope
whoever, Wolfsburg or.
I just think Harry Kane and Marco Reus are way too good for the league.
Yeah,
they're just like. They're too good.
Probably add Luis Diaz into that.
Yeah, when he goes there, we'll probably see that happen as well. But I think the way that Kane and Elise work almost telepathically is just like unfair.
Yeah,
no one can compete with these two. It's just
they're too good, man.
Elise bagged 2 in I think the first half in the preseason and just sat on the bench for the rest. I'm like, that's what feel like will be again this season. It's just Elise Kane and then just we're done.
Their real tests and how we rate them is Champions League, obviously.
And that's the thing. I think they're nowhere in the Champions League either.
Last year they weren't anywhere. No. Really. I mean, I don't know how they made it that far. They almost got past Inter, but...
Arsenal, Liverpool, City, Barca, Real, Atleti even.
Yeah, probably.
The way they signing.
PSG.
And then I'd, maybe Bayern and Atletico same level.
Yeah, you probably have them.
And even Napoli probably same level as Bayern right now as well.
Inter you'd put in that same level.
Just for the heritage, yeah. Like, they're a good chunk. They're like quarter finalists at best, I think. Yeah. On paper.
That's at best for sure.
Yeah. Like, this is pre-season on paper, but I can't see them closing a gap to Liverpool, Arsenal, Madrid, Barca. Like, they're just...
they're not beating Barca. They're not beating...
And PSG.
They're not beating Arsenal. I know Arsenal beat them, I think, 2 years ago in the Champions League, but Arsenal are a better side now. I don't think you can say the same about Bayern. I think it's the same names.
Yeah, sideways.
So...
Interesting one. Yeah, it's unfortunate. The Bundesliga is so entertaining to watch.
It's given us great content.
Yes, it has. It's fed families on this channel.
I think it's going to have a gap here.
Yeah. We're going to lean back on Serie A one more time again. Give us one more classic, please. No,
Jesus, God. I'm thinking of just the leagues at the moment. La Liga. Fuck. We haven't really relied on that too much.
We're lucky we've gone to one podcast a week now, so we can talk a little bit more Prem on here. We can
all we do is talk Prem transfers because there's
nothing
else happening. So.
Well, I guess this is the last talk. We've already mentioned Diaz has gone to Bayern confirmed. I think that's a great get. Yeah. Upgrade on Sane.
It's a good deal for both clubs. Liverpool get good money, Bayern get a hell of a player. So.
And the one thing I'm interested in is, does he succeed what Mane did? Because Mane was out of this world.
Oh, Mane.
And it just
never
worked.
I'd have Mane back at Liverpool in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
That guy is probably my favourite ever player, generally.
Yeah.
Besides Gerrard, obviously.
I can see that, though.
Fucking love Sadio Mane.
Heartbeat type player, work rate, entertaining.
Diaz I reckon he'll do really well there. Because it's not like when Mane was slowly declining. Like, we had to play him striker when Diaz came in because he lost the pace. But then, obviously, he was in the decline. But Diaz, I think he's still got a good couple of years left in him.
2-3 on him. Yeah.
Probably.
My boy Ilya Zabarnyi looks to be confirmed now. PSG, €70 million package agreed.
Bournemouth, man.
I'm just interested to see, is it Pacho and Zabarnyi? Or does Zabarnyi sit on the bench for Mike?
Surely if you're paying that amount of money, Zabarnyi's got to start.
I love him. He's a Rolls Royce, but Pacho's a hell of a player.
Yeah,
and you can't drop the skipper, can you?
Surely not.
It's the skipper.
Back three? I mean...
Modern football, probably, but then you break out the midfield three.
Yeah, that's a weird one, isn't it? You're spending a lot of money on
€70 million.
Potentially, that's a lot of money to spend on a guy who Surely, yeah.
Just rotate in and out, I guess.
But this team's just won the Champions League. Like, how do you start?
I don't know, but he's a hell of a player.
Yeah.
22 years of age, got good 10 years.
Iraola, I feel sorry for you, man.
It's going to be a tough start to the season.
Good on them for keeping guys like Semenyo and stuff.
Yeah.
But my God, has that defence just been obliterated?
Marcus Senesi's going to have one hell of a game match day one with Verts and Ekatike.
The money they've made is do wonders for that club.
They've got to spend it somewhere.
They've got to find it. Yeah, they've got to spend something. I know they're signed a left back to replace Kirkes.
Yeah, Araujo will come in and start, I'm assuming, this season.
But yeah, they're going to
need 3 centre-halves.
They need 3 centre-backs.
Senesi didn't play a game last year because he was injured. And then when he came back, he was just sort of like off the bench.
Yeah, it was Huijsen and Zabarnyi.
Yeah,
like, you're not
the
replacing
whole
them.
way. Like, they're in serious trouble match day one.
Yeah, no one has them going down, I don't think, from the predictions I've seen.
No. I think they're fine, but it's just going to be so hard to watch them.
It's like them and Brentford, if you were to pick one, like to be in trouble, as like the dark horse to go down.
Oh, you gotta go Brentford. You have to.
Yeah, no, I think both will be safe. Yeah. But like it's just if it goes to shit quick, which it could do.
I haven't thought about it like that much, but yeah, it's probably a real reality.
Like all they have to do is start the season shit. Like that's very possible. Yeah.
Mark Gahey to Bournemouth. Here we go.
Could you imagine?
Plot twist of the season. They signed Mark Gahey. Join the up and coming cherries, mate. I
wouldn't mind it, honestly. I love it. I love Bournemouth. They're a good club.
They need players desperately.
Yeah. I think your prediction of last year of Bournemouth winning a
shit.
European game.
Shit.
I think that's in the. If they made
what was it? Win a European game before Arsenal win a trophy.
Yeah. If they made Europe, which. When you said it, they were looking good for it, yeah.
But Bournemouth and Palace, man, my two second sides. Palace start shit and finish like a house on fire, and Bournemouth start incredible and finish like a sack of shit.
And just fall away.
They just have a crossover period over Christmas, and they both do the opposite. Just finish off, Mark Gui joining Sunderland as well. Add another name to the list. That team is honestly doing everything they possibly can to stay up.
They are, man. We have seen this before, though, where club comes up, spends a lot of money. I think of Fulham a few years ago where they bought a lot of players in and they finished like 9.
I would keep a few. The one they lost there was Ngisa, and that was a big loss because he's gone to win titles with Napoli now. But yeah, you got to be able to then try and keep some of these players.
It's just weird with AFCON. Like they signed a lot of players that are going to go to AFCON. So
I wonder how many games that you actually miss out on though.
Yeah, maybe like 3, maybe.
Yeah,
I miss a couple for sure.
Big losses for that, but they might just do. I think it's Nottingham Forest.
Safe.
I think it's Nottingham Forest method.
Xhaka is a great signing.
Yep.
Gui could be an interesting one because there's clearly a player there.
Yeah.
You don't play for Barcelona for no reason. So it's just again he'll get loads of opportunity. Like I'd imagine he'd be their starting striker. It's just that defense. I'm just like. Wow, they could get opened up fucking easily, very easily.
Yeah, you've got 2 different looks at this coming up this season. You've got Burnley, who are just going to just park that thing. Like they're going to 4-4.
I think Burnley
1-1
really struggle.
They'll be bottom, I think. But they're going with the whole mentality. They're trying to get 30 clean sheets again. And then Sunderland are going with the thing of let's just try and score more than you can score to stay up. And there's 2 different moulds. And then there's Leeds who'll go down. As well.
Yeah.
It's which one of these molds will work more. I think Burnley's going to burn and crash and got past the board.
The prediction I had of one of the 3 teams stays up. Essentially, it's Sunderland or bust.
Yeah, Sunderland or bust.
Because Leeds, I think Daniel Farke came out and said we've lost Solomon back to Spurs.
Yeah, great.
Like we have nothing going forward. Bamford's not even in the fucking squad. He's not wanted. Like they just have nothing. I don't think they've spent nothing as well.
They signed I think Metch's brother, the centre foot, but they just signed tall guys. They've signed 6 footers plus. They're all cheap signings.
And Burnley, Josh Brown, who was their top goal scorer.
Why let him go? Why is he gone?
So again, they're gone. So Sunderland, fuck it up.
A Dingra masterclass, mate.
It's going to be another boring relegation battle.
They're gone.
Again.
It's gonna
Sunderland will be like the Ipswich where they're like at the start of the season, like really exciting. Like, they'll be like Luton.
Yeah.
And then they'll probably end up.
The thing they've got, though, Xhaka and Lafay in midfield is one hell of a partnership. Like, I'd almost say it's better than our midfield. Like, they've probably got a top 8 midfield in the Premier League. Like, it's ridiculous, those two
They've brought in some attackers. Adingra, I love him as a player.
You like it?
I do like Adingra. I do like it.
I'm a bit mixed on Adingra, but that's
I think you spend 20 million on a youngster, got good Premier League experience.
He could go down and back up with him.
I think in that stadium as well, like him running at fullbacks, I can see that being really good. At least they're trying. They're spending a bit of money. You know, they're signing players in the right areas. I just wish they'd gone out and signed just an experienced Premier League level, like good level centre back, because that defence I'm very, very worried about.
Adam Webster.
I think City are getting 9 past that.
Haaland bagging 6.
Fucking golden boots over in 1 match week. It's
worrying.
Yeah, that defence is.
They didn't sign Aaron Ramsdale though, so they're probably a good chance to stay up. Newcastle, I'd be worried.
That's true, yeah. And Newcastle,
look over your shoulder, Newcastle.
That's why they haven't sold Isak yet.
Fuck, if that happens, if somehow Sunderland... No, it can never happen.
I can't wait for that derby, man. Sunderland, fucking Newcastle. And not like when Sunderland win the championship.
No, this is like...
Proper, like... Oh.
And they've both got very good teams now. They've got squads.
Very good teams. Like...
Fucking
Joelinton and Bruno just... going
Granit
at it.
Xhaka just snapping some blokes.
Oh my God, we will be there.
There will be a fist fight within the first 5 minutes.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait. The Prem's back.
I can always smell Prem.
We got Sunderland back. You know, fucking the top 4. Everyone's spending big and going after players that are, at Newcastle, their best players. And
shame the other leagues are so shit this season, but the Prem's back.
Might be a lot of Prem.
Yeah, it could be a lot of Prem ball here.
Jesus.
But there we go. There is our predictions 2 and a bit weeks in advance. So don't have a go at us when someone signs. Enzo Mio had not signed when I made these predictions. Thank you again for joining me, man. We will be back. The next podcast will be a Prem preview predictions podcast. Strap yourself in for that. That's going to be a fucking crazy one.
Yeah, that'll be good fun. Mate.
Fingers crossed you might have 4 or 5 people on the couch here. A world record, a channel first.
It'll be tough, but we'll see.
I don't know how we're going to put together a ladder from
God,
from left to right with it. We'll have to wait and see. That will be great fun. And we will be back in about a week or so's time for, I guess, the first week recap, basically.
Community Shield recap, just the odd transfer talk.
And then we go for season 25-26.
Then we'll go.
Get fucking excited for this season. Please like, comment, subscribe. 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. We'll see you guys next Wednesday for that Prem Preview podcast. Until next time, guys. See you later.